Comelec, voters seeking reactivation may comprise these number of registrants. MANILA, Philippines. The bulk of voter registrants for the upcoming Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan (SK) elections would be those seeking to reactivate their voting status. Commission on Elections, Comelec, Spokesperson James Jimenez said. Speaking at a press conference on the resumption of the 2-month registration period on Thursday, Jimenez said that the main reason why a voter is deactivated is their failure to vote in 2 consecutive elections. It's one of the applications na talagang ine-expect natin na magdadala Maraming Yong ma-deactivation, he said. Usually ang pinakamalaking voting dahilan ng pagdi-deactivate in between elections is failure to vote twice, he added. Jimenez clarified that when a voter is deactivated, it does not mean that their name is removed from the voting list. Kapag nade-activate ka, left square bracket in right square bracket Ibig sabihin tanggal ka, nasa listahan. Ibig sabihin lang nasa listahan ka pero ang status mo, inactive, he said. Director Divina Blas-Perez, of the Comelec Election and Barangay Affairs Department, further explained that a voter, upon deactivation, receives a personal notice. Ma-deactivate sila, magpapatanggap po silang personal notices. So, meron po silang ample opportunity para magpa-reactivate, she said. Aside from failing to vote in 2 consecutive elections, Blas-Perez noted that reasons for voters' deactivation include being sentenced to jail for 1 year, being sentenced for crimes against national security, and losing their Filipino citizenship, among others. Please silang magpa-reactive night on August 1st to September 30th come. Yong reason MANILA deactivation no longer exists, she said. More youth voters. Jimenez also said that the full body wants to bring in more new voters from the youth sector during the 2-month registration period. Ultimately ang goal natin dito is to get as many of the first-time voters as possible, especially those who have just turned 18. Just to clarify, hindi lang 18 years old ang first-time voters. Maraming first-time na 40 anyos na, he said. Yong medyo ang hindi naman engaged body na all of a sudden find themselves active and politically activated, they become voters for the first time. But more specifically ang target natin ay, Yong pagdadala malaki kay ang intensong kabataan, he added, citing that there were more than 20 million youth voters in the previous election last May. Blas-Perez said Comelec expects the number of new registrants to be more than 2 million. For latest story, thank you for watching. Please subscribe.